Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is Many a True Nerd, and welcome back to Tharsis, because we're giving hard mode another go. I'm not letting it defeat me that easily, ladies and gentlemen. We're doing this again, but this time I have got a secret weapon prepared for this game. And that is that I've been practicing and grinding away in normal mode, and I've unlocked myself a new character. This is the Commander, and she is really rather good, but I think I'll kind of explain her once we kind of get into the game, because it's easy to do. But she is a repair specialist, and she is excellently good news. Okay, what have we got here today? We have got ourselves a short wire and meteoroid strike in life support and the greenhouse. Greenhouse is, ooh, this could work actually. Here's what I need to do. Two things need to happen this first turn. I have to deal with these events, or come very, very close to dealing with these events, and I need to get some more dice into circulation. That is pretty much the captain's only job. Her 2 dice, one of them needs to be used to get more dice into the hands of everyone else. So what I'm going to say is, ooh, 23. 23 is quite hard. I've got Alison the specialist down there with 5 dice. Yeah, what I'm going to say is that Nikki Karam is going to move into... Oh, she's going to lose a health to do that. Is that the sensible thing to do? Yeah, it is, because I desperately need some more dice in play soon. So, Nikki Karam, our commander, moves in here, and we can show her off. So, let's roll her. So, a 1 and a 3. Ah! So the assist sorts that out. Fine. Let's move the 4 down here, and then roll again and see what happens. Oh, 5. That's not too bad. Okay, so you can see that her class ability is over here. I can only use this once. You can't do this to every die. So once when she's in a room, I could take any die, and if I shove it in there, then it takes 4 off here. So she's really valuable in stasis rooms, because if she gets herself stasised, say if something gets stasised on a 1, she can just take that 1 and turn it straight into a 4, which is actually pretty solid. So that's not worth doing on this occasion. Obviously, it's just worth making sure this room's as safe as possible. But it means she's like really reliable at doing like a lot of stuff. She's just a blessing. Now what I'm going to do is the captain's now going to go into this room, and she is going to roll something, anything, it doesn't matter, and 1 5 and 1 6. She just needs a 5 and a 6, a 1 and 5 or 1 6 I mean. And then if she can just do that, that's exactly what I needed to do. And you know why that is? The room is solved, and everyone gets a die. I have to get the number of die going up as fast as possible. That is absolutely crucial on this occasion. So, the technician now has 3 die, and Alison now has 5 die. This is looking a lot more healthy already. Obviously, oh, what's the safest thing to do here? Let's send Alison in here first, because if Alison can sort this room, I don't know, she's unlikely to. But she's a specialist. She gets the extra rerolls. It's just if I get unlucky with the stasis. I don't have any... Would it be safe to come in here with 2? No, let's just roll and see what happens. Alison, I can see at least... Oh, what the hell is going on? Alright. Ho, ho, ho. It is Christmas. Christmas has come flipping early. Can she solve this with... No, she needs the 5 to sort that. But I tell you what, could I... No, there's no point, because she doesn't have a class ability, and there's nothing in here that I can shove that 5 into. So I may as well just shove that 5 up here and this 4 down here. And we are looking in very, very good shape. Okay, her deployment finishes. Yep, fine. Now, Joy now has 3 dice and a clear ship to work in, which is exactly what I needed, because we need to get the number of die up. And the way we're going to get those die up is by rolling in the greenhouse. I could repair the ship, but I'm going to roll for food instead. Come on, matching pairs, matching pairs, matching pairs, matching pairs, matching pairs. 2, 3, and 5. Worst case scenario, we're going to be able to convert like pretty much all of this to... Yes! Matching 3s. So matching 3s and... Oh, and a 5. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, this is a spectacularly good opening. Alright, but I suspect things are about to go horribly, horribly wrong. Now let's see just how bad the next turn is. Yeah, skip that. Now, side projects, yes. +1 dice for all crew. Ooh. +1 dice for everyone. That's really good. But -2 health for Nikki and the captain. So Nikki would be in really bad shape. I think I've kind of got to take that one because I can't take die off Joy and Allison. I can't lose. Like, I will sacrifice right now anything for more dice. More dice for all crew. I know. It's a shame. Now, I'm going to use one of the food, but save the other. What's the best bet here? Nikki's probably the most useful, so I'm going to send Nikki in as a... Oh, but she's... No, you know what? We'll say it'll be fine. Nikki's really good. This would be good to show Nikki at her strongest. So she's got 5 dice, so's Allison. Jean and Joy are both on 3. I will keep a food for next time because it's +3 dice, so it's better to keep it. All right, what are you going to throw at me? 26 and 16. A little bit on the tough side, but all right. I mean, I will say, obviously, that we're now seeing void and injury dice show up early, which is a little bit on the risky side. What do I want to do here? So there's a... Ooh. We've got a bit of a problem, which is both of these rooms have injury die in them. And Nikki's down to 1 health. So I should send her in first because the 3 assists will protect her. And that room, that 16, has to be cleared. Like, that's absolutely essential. The 16 must be cleared because -1 health for all will kill Nikki next turn unless I can find something on the research tab. So Nikki's going to go back here because the void die the most dangerous. Yeah, she's going to go... Oh. But Nikki's at her strongest in a... Yeah, but there's only 1 stasis die. She's strongest in stasis room, but there's only 1 stasis die in there. So a repair of 26. 5 die to do it in. And we've got a duct tape down here with that 4 if we need to. Alright, go. Roll. That's really good. Okay, she's got a 22 already. I'm going to shove that in there. That in there. And then she's got... oh, wait, hang on. I think we've... Yeah, because this is the power of her. This is the power of her. Shove that one over there. And that magically becomes a 10. But still not quite good enough. I could use a research point in the duct tape down there. Because that's the 1 research point I've got for 3 repair. Which would get me up to 12. But as I've got an assist, I'm going to take the reroll and hope for something... No, fine. That's fine. In that case, I will sort this room out because I don't want to send anyone else into a really low value uninteresting room. That's 5. Duct tape is 2. 3 fixes the room. Right. So that's her power. She went into that 1 room and sorted it out. She's beautiful and I love her. And that leaves us with 16. 16 with 6 die. There's a stasis on 3 and a health on 2. In a perfect world, I'd like to actually be able to send my specialist into... Yeah, I'd like to be able to send my specialist into the greenhouse at the end of this turn. If I could do that, that would be beautiful. So I'm going to send my technician into here first, because she's got 3 die and 3 health and an assist. So she's relatively safe. And hopefully she'll be able to roll for some more assists. So let's just hope for not to... Oh, we've had some really good rolls. This luck's not going to hold. Beginner's flipping luck. A 5. If she can get a 5, that'll be perfect. But the hell? This is bloody beginner's luck here. I suspect it's not going to bloody last. So the best thing I can do at this point is... I've got a food. I've got a food. The captain's got 3 dice. I'm going to send the captain back here. Because in a perfect world... The captain might be able to roll a double and a 5 and a 5 or 6. Because then she can... The double to heal the ship and the 5 or 6 to boost the die in circulation. Alright? That's what I want. I want a... You know what? I'll take the plus die. I'll take the plus die there. That's fine. So you 2 are up to, yeah, 3 and 5. Nikki's back up to full strength. Now either this is research or it's a double. And that's research. That's fine. 2 points in research... is worth 7 next time. I've just bought myself 7 repair that I can use risk-free. That is a good thing to have done. That's fine. Allison is going to go into the greenhouse, and she's going to... Does she want to roll for food? She could roll for food, or she could roll for ship health. What's safest? Next turn, I'm gonna need 2 food. I'm gonna need food for Joy, and I'm gonna need food for the captain, and everyone else won't need food. So it will be, yeah, I'm rolling for food. We're gonna roll for food. This is a good place for her. This is a great place for her, in fact. And we have got ourselves. The hell is going on with the die today? All right, I'll take your 5s. Now we just need to get another 5 for maximizing food, and we've got ourselves a 5. The 6 and the 3 can just go straight down into that, because like, you can't roll any more 5s. It maxes at 3. It doesn't like expand when you do that. So we're already up to, actually we're close to disaster reduce, which is 28 repair, which I don't think that's you can have higher than 28 repair. It is possible to be higher than 28 repair, but it's unlikely. All right, skip that. So +1 health for all crew, minus dice. +1 dice for all crew, but -2 ship. The ship's only on 3, isn't it? Yeah, the ship's on 3. I don't dare bring the ship down to 1, because then if I can't sort out this turn, I'm screwed. So I'm gonna go for +1 health for all crew, because to be honest, I could do with Nikki being more than 1 health. That's gonna give me -1 die for Nikki and for Jean, but Jean's gonna eat this turn anyway. Actually, you know what? This has been controversial in the comments. People have been telling me that this person, the captain, I've been referring to her as she and her because I thought she was Jean. People have been telling me that they're male, which I don't believe. Like, to me, that looks like a female face. Like, but I guess they could be like, they could be Jean. They could be like, you know, John, and if that's like they're like from a French. If they're from like an African country that's formerly that was formerly kind of a French colony, they could be Jean Aloe, but I don't know. To me, that looks like a female face. I think she's a woman, but which means I've actually brought an entire team of nothing but women into space, which is good. That's gonna work just fine. So +1 health for all crew and -1 dice for us. Yeah, and I'll fix that with food. Okay, +1 health, have some food. Joy, have some food. So we've got 2 5 dies and 2 4 dies, and that's absolutely fine. I'm not sure how chain of command works in this ship, by the way. We've got a captain and a commander, so I'm not really sure how that all fits together. Now what have we got coming in? An 11, a 15. By the way, I do like how when something goes wrong, the effect on the outside of the ship is actually accurate. So like this is a room that's got a leak warning, so that actually you can see a leak. And here there's a radiation leak, and you can actually see like the green radiation. I'm told radiation isn't green. Radiation in its natural state is more commonly blue. Green, we're not sure where it really bloody comes from. Now we've got a problem, however. These are 11 and 15, but we've got one hell of a lot of injury die and not very many assists. So what's the most sensible thing to do here? Joy has the most health of anyone, and she's got 5 die. So Joy's going to go into the rad leak, and she's going to try and sort it and put a dice into assists to prepare for the leak warning. That's what's going to happen now. But Joy's probably going to take a knock or 2, so roll Joy's die, and we've got ourselves 1 injury and 1 assist. Ooh, but we've actually got enough to sort the problem out right now, which is good. If you sort the problem out, the injury die go away, meaning I can use my remaining roll to re-roll, and nice, 6. The 1 and the 2 are, however, sadly useless unless I can. Actually, you know what? They're not useless because when you use research projects, it always eats the lowest first. So I can use the +1 die to get Joy's die up, and then shove this 1 and 2 straight in. And you know what? I'm going to use the new one that just showed up. I'm going to use hack as well to get assists up to 3 because that's safest. And I've got Call Home ready to reduce stress, but stress feels actually alright. So Joy's back up to 5 die, which is really, really good. Alison now has 4 die. Nikki's probably a safe bet for being able to sort this out in one go. But Nikki only has 2 health. But there's 3 assists. 3 assists, 4 die, and only 1 injury die. I think Nikki's safe to do this. The others only have 3 health. I'm sending Nikki in with the assist to protect her. Now this is where double assist comes in. Sorts out part of the problem. We've still got an assist. She can take that 1 and turn it straight into a 4. You know what? I'm just going to solve the problem. I'm not gonna faff around re-rolling. She's gonna use that. You see, Nikki's brilliant. I love her. I think you need to do like loads of repairing just in the base game, and you unlock Nikki, and she's fantastic. And now we're back to a situation I like. We've got multiple characters spare, and die are plentiful. I'm gonna send the captain to roll for food, and also give herself and Alison an extra dice to play with. That's what we're gonna do. This room is now safe at this point, and there we are. Double 4 for the food. 6 for Alison and Captain die. So everyone's at 5 die. Love it. And roll again for another 4, ideally. Double 5, that's a shame. Anything else I can do with that 5? No, because there's nothing I can do here that would get rid of that 5. Because the call home would get rid of the 2 and the 3. It's kind of a shame that you can't choose which die to sacrifice. It always picks the lowest ones first. So that's a shame. So finish that deployment. Yeah, there's nothing I can do with that die. So that goes out, and everyone's in good shape. Alison now has 5 die to go to the rear of the ship and roll for repairs, which she's going to do. So she just needs a couple of doubles. Yeah, there we are. There's a 3 and a 3. So now we're just going to keep rolling for 3s because she's got the 2 re-rolls to get the perfect. Absolutely perfect. The 4 moves down to research. And if this could come down as a 1, then Alison, you would have been 4. That's a shame. So the ship's up to 6 health. So we've got plenty of spare capacity in the ship right now. That 4 is, useless to me. If I can just get another 1 in here, I'll be in really good shape because I'll have a disaster reduce ready to go, which means even if there's a disaster room, we'll be in okay shape. So what have we got now? Yep, skip that. Next choice. +1 health for all crew. -1 die for those guys. -30% stress straight up. +1 health for all crew. I actually kind of want +1 health for all crew because I'm worried by those injury die. Those worry me. And it's going to be -1 die for those guys. But I'm good. I've got food to give to Nikki this turn anyway. So Nikki was going to get fed this turn. So I'm going to do that. And these guys don't really need -30% stress. The stress is under control. So alright. And we don't need to eat Mapaya. Don't flipping jump into... I love everyone's bringing... Hey, we could resort to cannibalism. We've got spare food. There's food we don't even need yet. You're not even bloody hungry. Don't jump into the bloody cannibalism. This is all going to go wrong yet, by the way. This has been way too easy so far. Oh, yeah, this is where it starts to get a bit bad. So that's a combined, what, 41? That's a combined 60. That is a flipping combined 60. I mean, I've got like almost 20 die, but even then, 20 die with lots of stasis around, like that's no guarantee I'll be able to complete that this turn. This is where things start to get a bit more dangerous, though I do have 2 assists to hand, which is good. Oh, and there's an idiot error. I quite like the idiot error. That's quite good. Okay, I've got a backup plan, however. The backup plan is if I can't sort these rooms for whatever reason, I've got disaster reduce. I can just put a 1 into that and then I'll be ready to sort out any single one of these rooms without having to bother going inside it, which is fine. Nikki, you go down here and you deal with the idiot error. 5 die to deal with 19 and you're Nikki, so you should be absolutely fine. So local code changes were needed in operations to reduce power consumption, but instead of saving the file, someone deleted the entire directory. Oh no, not the 1 Delta 10 Tango error. It's my least favourite error to deal with while I'm in space. And then we've got ourselves 1 assist to cover that up. 1 goes in here. 5 goes in here. I could reduce her stress. But like, okay, how close am I right now? I'm at a 9. And the worst thing that can happen is... Actually, the worst thing that can happen is I will burn my... Yeah, the worst thing that can happen is I'll burn my stasis. Which I don't really want to do. I'd rather... Sorry, not my stasis, my assist. I'd rather keep that... So I'm just going to put that up here, and I'm going to re-roll this to see if I can re-roll this to a 1, a 5, or a 6. 1. Beautiful. That's exactly what I wanted to see. Complete research stack. Right, finish her deployment. That room's now taken care of. Who's got loads of health at the minute? Alison. Actually, you've all got 4 health, so you're absolutely fine. All right, let me have a think about this for a second. I'm going to send Joy to deal with the comm failure because I suspect she'll be able to sort that out with 4 die, hopefully, and then put a different die into the assist bonus. hopefully. Especially with 1 assist still active at the moment. That is, that's nice. Yeah. Okay, hang on. If I want to save that 5 for... No, not over there. For over here. Then that gives me 4, 4, and 3. Yeah. That's already done. So, there's nothing I really want for that. 4, 4. 5 goes over here. 3 gets re-rolled to see if... There's not even any bloody point re-rolling it. But let's just see if we can just fill out the deck anyway. No, we can't. Yeah, this basically means... movement damage I don't really talk about very much. It basically means if loads of rooms are on fire, if you have to pass for a room that's on fire, you take damage. But, like, you can minimise it by throwing a 5 in here. I don't think I've actually done that once the entire time I've been playing this game. It's not very good. Right, leave the module. So she's dealt with that problem. And we've got 2 people and 3 assists to take care of this room, which is exactly what I want. I'm going to send in Alison first, and then the captain, because then the captain can hopefully use the captain's role to gift a new dice to Alison, which will be useful. So, yeah, fine, let's do this. 27, and a reasonable roll. I'll take the 4, the 4, and the 4, and then we've got another assist to go. So re-roll for that. And 4. I'll take it. So that means we're down to 11 with 2 assists in hand, which is actually, yeah, a solid place to be. So Jean, she goes up and joins now. And will hopefully be able to top up our assist levels. So she now rolls, and unless she completely messed it up... No! On the contrary, she's done very, very well. So... safest thing to do would be the 5 can sit over here, and then 6, 10, 11. Yeah, that's... Oh, but... Oh. Is it worth... I've already got 2 assists. No, I've got 2 assists in hand. I don't need to boost the assist, because I've got 2 assists in hand. So she can boost the die, and then the 11 solves the problem. Done. Alright, we've just kept ahead of the problems that are emerging there. But this time we haven't had spare people. +1 food, but 30% stress, and then +2 health for all crew, but -2 ship. The extra food, is the extra food worth it? For 30% more stress. Or, how's the ship doing at the moment? The ship's got quite a bit of health. If I take 2 points of ship damage, that will be, it'll still be at 4 health. But everyone's health's pretty good. Yeah, you know what? Let's get the food in, because I doubt I'll have much time to sort out the food in future. The question is, I don't really want to waste the food. If I use this food up now, you see, this is kind of a bit awkward because 4 die across the board. I'll leave it under the assumption that the captain should hopefully be able to do something. 22, a 16, and a 10. Ah, good. I wanted something to happen in this room, because if something happens in this room, the captain can gift the specialist an extra... Ooh! Ouch! 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 Okay, I'm not sure if this has ever really come up in my previous playthroughs. So what happens if there's a triple thing on the same is it does actually double up. So that means if someone rolls a 1 in this room, they will take 3 damage from that. But if you use 1 assist to cover up the 1 that lands, then you're fine. That room can straight up murder you. That room's brutal. That's scary. That's a scary ass room. Okay. The safest thing to do would be to send... Like, I'd love to send Nikki in, but Nikki, if Nikki were to happen to... She's got 4 die. If Nikki were to happen to roll 4 1s, she dies. The odds of 4 1s are pretty low. Pretty low indeed. And if it were to happen... And she's almost certain... She's going to be able to sort this, because she's got the special repairs. Yeah, the special repairs is right there. She can use special... Yeah, okay. Nikki, you're going in. Just don't roll all the 1s. A sharp impact has caused a crack in a chemical canister in the greenhouse. The chemical is not dangerous at low volumes. Unclear how long it's been leaking. I'm guessing quite a long time, because if I roll a 1, this goes horribly. Do not roll all if it's all ones, she dies. She dies here today, and it's acceptable. Okay, so that 2 magically becomes a 4, and then the 14 solves the problem. Okay. Whew, that room's terrifying. That's a terrifying ass room. Good. And I'm glad she didn't roll a single 1, because if she'd rolled a single 1, obviously that would have been, I'd have started burning into the assists, which I didn't want to do. This room's also bad, but not quite as bad, because that's a double knock. What I'm going to say for that then is the captain's going to deal with this room here, the MOF failure, and then hopefully she can solve that in 3 die, and then, yeah, with 3 die, and then another one into +1 die for crew and module to keep the specialist going. And that's a 6 and, ooh, double 2. Right, shove the 6 up there. So 4 and I need to re-roll. Re-roll. Oh, dumb. Yeah, this is where my luck starts running out, unfortunately. So, yeah, okay, so there's no way for me to grant an extra die to Alison this turn. I literally can't do that. I can, however, solve the problem. I can solve the problem with that, and I could use... I don't want to use special tools. You know what I will do, because I'm basically just going to have extra die just kind of sitting around. I'll use Call Home just to get minus 10% stress. 10% so little. I may as well just get that down and just see what comes up. Prevent injury is a pretty feeble one, to be honest. So, okay. I'll shove this 2 down here, and then the remaining die go up here. The problem's solved. That's the important thing. So at this point, I've got... Oh, 0. Ooh. We've got a problem here, which is I now have 0 assists. If Alison or Joy roll a double 3, instant death. I think... is it worth using the disaster reduction? Sorry, the disaster reduce to just clear that room without the risk? Because that's 28. 28 fixed, and that would let me send Joy to roll for. Yeah, I think it's worth it. I'm sending her in there. You're going in there. We're going to reduce... We're going to just get rid of the problem. Wait, what? Oh, I used up the 1. No. No. Oh, flip. Well, on the plus side, my pie will be really, really lovely and tasty and well grilled. I can use the 7 repair to get that down to 15. I now have to... No, actually, I can back out of this room. You don't... Until you've rolled the die, you're not stuck anywhere. You see, I'm kind of thinking whether Joy ought to go somewhere. And roll for assists for her ability. She could roll for food and assists, and that would protect Alison. But then if Alison can't clear the room, then Joy can't go in to help. But with 2 assists, does that mean she'd be more likely to be able to clear the room? No, because it doesn't make any difference how likely she is to clear the room, because health die don't make die lock down or disappear. I'm just going to have to send Alison in and hope she can get to 15. Do not roll a double 3. 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 No 3s. Okay. I'm calm. I'm fine. So that goes down to 12. That's reduced to 5 using... that's reduced to 5 using special tools. But she does need to roll again. It's a 1 in... Is it 1 in 12 chance that it'll be a double 3? No, double 3 is an event that would be, what, 1 in 36, right? 1 in 36 chance. I think we can... No. Oh, that was close. Wait, can we do that? Yes. That's just enough. Okay. 5, 4, 3. We've got energy boost, which is actually quite a useful ability. Yeah, the event's complete. Good. And that leaves Joy in a situation where she can roll food, which is good, because I feel like multiple people could do with eating this next turn, which would be lovely. Yeah, okay. Joy's gonna roll for food. There's nothing more appropriate that Joy can do. So Joy's gonna roll 4 die for food, and we've got... Oh, triple. Bloody hell. Triple 4 straight off the bat. Beautiful. Food's up to 4. It's a good amount of food. And then, oh, hang on. I'm just going to re-roll that to see if I can get a 5 or a 6. Lovely. Assists. Okay, food and assists are to hand. This is good. This is really good. For minus 40% stress for all crew, but minus 1 die for everyone. Now, tell you what, I'm about to feed everyone, to be honest. Which actually means that's actually not a bad idea. Or I could reduce the health of those guys for +1 to the ship. How important is stress, really? Because I think I'm about to feed these guys. I'm about to feed these guys anyway. Because I've got 4 food. Yeah, I've got 4 food. And all of these guys are on 3 die. I think everyone's about to eat a lovely, delicious meal. So I could just basically, all I'm doing is reducing the health one. No, I'll take this. I'll actually take the minus health, because it doesn't matter. Because, like, health is... food is +3 die. So it doesn't actually matter. So, yes, choose that. Yeah, fine. So everyone's stress goes down. And good news, tonight everyone gets to eat and nobody is eating your friend Mapaya. Hooray! Though I have admittedly just burnt through my food supplies. If I have to, I will turn all these people to cannibalism. That's going to happen. 18. Game, are you feeling okay? Because that seems very... That seems very nice. Right, alright, let's keep going on this. And a single health thing on 2. Everyone's health... everyone's dice is max, so I don't need to be worrying about sending the captain around to handle that. So someone could, someone could roll for food. Ideally, Alison will be the one rolling for food. Nikki, you are best at handling the, you're best at handling stasis rooms, though. So a 13, I don't really see how you'd bloody fail this, to be honest. I really don't see how you'd fail this room. So yeah, we're going to convert that 1 into 4. And then that is 6, 9. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. So that solves the problem with the room. Now, I think... I've actually not been 100% sure what regain dice means. I think it means, does it max out die? So if you put someone with like 2 die into there, it's a bit of a strange one, because if you think about it, the person you'd want to regain die would be someone with only 1 die. But someone with 1 die basically can't do this unless someone's come into this room before them on the same round and shoved a die into the first slot. And therefore they have to just match the second slot. Which I guess could be a way of getting +4 die really easily, but it's a bit unlikely. So I may as well shove this in here. Wait, what? You plug any die into life support and you get 2 dice back. And then you plug... Oh, that's way better than I thought it was. Right, okay, in that case I'll re-roll this and hope for a... No, that was one of the things I didn't want, game. I was hoping for, something like a 1, 2, or 3 for the research deck. Alright, fine. If that's what's going to happen, that's great. I didn't realise that was how it worked. So any die in life support is worth 2 additional die, and then if you can match that die, that's worth an additional 2 ahead of that. That's okay. That's way better than I thought then. So, okay, fine. Yeah, that's really good. I completely misunderstood that room. So, a minus one health on a 2, and then minus 1 health for everyone if we can't sort out this room. I'd like Alison to go and roll for food, ideally. So, I'll send... Everyone's got 4 health. Sure. Actually, you know what? Joy's one of the people whose ability might actually be useful for something. So, I'll send the captain into here, because I'd rather have Joy be able to use her ability. An 18 on 5 die, there's no guarantee she'll be able to use her ability. So, roll away, Captain. You should be pretty darn safe. That's an assist, protects her. 5 and a 4 can go in here. 3 die needs to acquire 9. That's balanced probabilities. It may or may not happen. Alright, nice. We have managed to make that work. And what's more, we can give 1 more die back to the captain, which is useful. It's always worth just keeping the number of die high. That's absolutely fine. So, Alison, which round do I now want this to go? Alison goes and rolls for food, because Alison, when she's in a safe room, is guaranteed to be able to re-roll the highest number of times, which is the most useful. So Alison can triple bloody 6. This has been a very, and 1 and 3 fit into the research deck perfectly. That's insane. That's insanely lucky. And Joy can go and roll back here for ship repair And also +2 assists, just to top up the assists. So Alison is going to want 1, 3, 4. May as well take one of those 5s and shove it over here. Max out the assists. Come on, I just want one matching pair and a 2. That's what I want. I want a matching pair and a 2. And I got what I wanted. 2, 6, 6, and the ship's at full health. Yep, beautiful. Is there anything I can do to... No, there's nothing I can do to make that dice be useful. Leave the module. The ship is at full health. And lots of die. Yep, there we are. We've seen all that already. So, I don't want to just complain about my own wounds. +1 health for everyone, but +20% stress. Or +1 ship, but +20% stress. Oh, I'm just basically choosing... Yeah, I'm straight up choosing between +1 ship or +1 health for everyone. Well, the ship is at max health, so that's completely pointless. So I'll take the health. See, the thing is, I've kept the stress down, so they're coming to me with good options. They're not coming to me with stupid options like, I think we should open the window, or I'm so hungry, I wonder what fire tastes like. We should try eating this fire. Because they will come to you with really stupid suggestions if the sanity goes to hell. So I'll take the +1 health, and no one needs to eat. I'm genuinely kind of curious if I can get all 4 of these guys to Mars. And there's no cannibalism on the way, whether that's actually, like, yeah, whether that actually does anything really, really good. Whether there's, like, a super secret special ending, we'll have to see. So finish this. What have we got coming in? 23, 10, 14. I should be able to take care of this pretty easily, to be honest. With 5 die and 3 assists, I think the captain can take care of this. But ideally, I'd like her to... Actually, you know what I would like? I'd like Joy on 4 die. 4 die is not a guaranteed thing to fix that. Nikki, you are the repair specialist. Head in there and sort this out. And ideally sort it out in one go. And she gets 1 assist is burnt. That goes up there. And then she's got... Then she actually doesn't have anything else to actually do. So it doesn't matter if I just shove that... I mean, I could restore her health, but there's really not much point. So a 3 and a 3... And I may as well just roll, see if I can get 5 or 6 just to top up her health. Beautiful. So now her health is maxed out. So she'll be... So she's now at least a safe candidate to send her to high injury rooms, which is good. There's poor Mapaya. Don't worry, Mapaya. We are not planning to eat you if we can avoid it. This is all going very well. So now that she's done that, the captain can head in here. 5 die should, with 2 assists, can easily deal with a 10. And also, she can hopefully gift a die to herself and to Alison. So, unless she rolls insanely badly. But no, not too bad. Injury on 5, void on 3. I could just sort out the problem. I'm just going to sort out the problem. Sort out the problem. And... See, here's an interesting choice. I've got a pair here, so I could just shove those 2s straight into the harvest food for an extra food, and then re-roll that 1 and hope I get lucky. Or I could re-roll everything. I'm just going to take the food. The food is crucial. And then re-roll for a 5 or a 6. Nah, it's a 3. That's fine. I'll take that. Leave the module. And that leaves 2 people to hand... to deal with... Oh, but there's only 1 assist now. But they've all got 5 health, which is really good. So the odds of them getting killed in this room is really, really low. Joy, head in first, because you might be able to set up some more assists for us. But with 2 people with 4 die, we should be in good shape. Ooh, the assist protected the 6. Well done there. Oh, she protected herself from injury. That's fine. So the 4... The 4, the 3, and the 2. So we've got 9. 9, but 0. Yeah, 9 is fine. 9 is fine. I'm just going to shove them all in there. 9 is fine, and then Alison comes in. 4 die to deal with 8. If she can't deal with that, something's gone horribly, horribly wrong. And when I say horribly, horribly wrong, I mean stasis all around could theoretically happen. That's a 4. Because the 2's there, I can't do worse than Snake Eyes. I may as well... Actually, what's even the benefit? She can't do anything with the bonus die. She may as... Like, there's nothing she can do. Other than... Oh, she could... Actually, you know what? There is something else she could do. She could use energy boost on herself to get her to max out her die. Yeah, just roll again. Roll again. Roll again. Roll again. Roll again. Oh, that's an injury, but that's fine. She takes a bit of stress to that injury. Actually, that's kind of annoying. But I'll shove the 6 in there. Solve the room with the 6. Give herself the energy boost. The 2 goes back in here. And then I hope for a 1 or a 3. And it's a 4, unfortunately, but that's alright. She's managed to max out her her die, which is good. Next up. Oh, no, there's no next up. It's the next week. Right, what have we got coming in? +1 food, but -1 die for all crew. Ooh, no. -1 health for Alison and Joy, but +2 to the ship. The ship doesn't need him. The ship's at max health. What are you talking about? Or I could get myself +1 food, but how much food do I have at the moment? I have 3 food, and I'd have to be -1 die for everyone. No, that's not worth it. I'm going to just have to sacrifice. Basically, I'm just sacrificing health. But Joy's got loads of health, and Alison's got a bit. I mean, I'm assuming, like, does this make Alison's stress go up? Yeah, it makes... Oh, no, it doesn't. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong person because I thought that was Alison because the colour's sort of similar. Joy eats. The other 2 do not eat right now. What have we got coming in? 19. 8. Those are really simple rooms. However... That is that's a crazy amount of void dice. The only way to clear that room, especially... Oh, it's high void dice. That's the worst thing in the game. High void dice is the worst thing because this I can only roll a 1, a 2, or a 6. So I'm going to be losing half my die, and the remaining of the die that are actually even allowed to land, one of them's a 1 and one of them's a 2. This is brutal. So... Joy has to go somewhere else, and yeah, Joy has to go somewhere else. I mean, Nikki will be useful because Nikki can storm into this here room, and if she rolls a 1, she can convert it into a 4, which is very, very good. Hang on, what do I have in the? I've got 4 points in here at the minute. Or I could say screw that room and simply use the disaster reduce on it and spend the rest and then kind of use the spare time to roll for other stuff, which arguably is safer. So Nikki, with a ridiculous amount of dice, can head back here and use her 1 remaining assist to protect herself. Yeah, alright. Nikki's going to go in here and she's going to hopefully fill out the research deck as well. And... Okay. A 1, 3. Oh my goodness, that's literally perfect. 1, 3, 4, 4. Nikki, you're an utter bloody star. Now Joy can go in here. Yeah, Joy can go in here because she's the least useful of the people who are left, arguably. And she can now run a disaster reduction because I'm not having it. I'm not bloody having it. No, actually, hang on. That doesn't start my... Oh, no, that does start my turn. I can't back out at this point. The moment she does anything, including a research project, she can't go back. She's now committed to rolling in here. That's fine. Joy is now basically using her dice to boost the number of assists and, yeah, and fill out the research deck again. 1, 3, yeah, and that's straight back up to 4. Which is a fine thing, which is absolutely fine. So now we've got +3 health for 1 crew. That could be useful, but my health's pretty healthy. And I've got... Oh, I didn't even notice that one then. 4 die for 17 repair. That's also really, really useful. Excellent. Okay. Next thing's next. Captain goes in here and can hopefully, yeah, 4 die, a stasis on 1 and 2. Should be able to handle this. And when I say that, I mean she just burnt all the assists. Beautiful. There's only 2 left. And 2 more die. And a 2 for that. That actually works out well, albeit unfortunately I burnt the assists, which I didn't really want to do. Alison, you are now going to go and roll for additional food. The ship's at maximum health. We're looking good, ladies and gentlemen. We're looking really, really good. Oh my goodness, yes. Doesn't matter, doesn't make the slightest bit of difference. We'll stick the 2 4s in there. And now we'll re-roll for ideally 1 more 4 and 1 more 6 for the research deck. And damn it, a 5. Come on, a 4 or a 6. A 4 or a 6. Either of them will do. Give me a 4 or a 6. Double 4. That's fine. And nothing I can really do in there. That's okay. Yeah, nothing more I can do. And we've pretty much come close to maximising our food there. Nice. Alright. We're all going to die if we don't do this. I have to go outside the ship and patch the process. You're really overreacting. The ship's fine. Look. Look how fine it is. +1 food, but -1 die. Yeah, okay, I'll take that because I'm about to feed you all anyway. +1 food, -1 die is effectively... Actually, -1 die for us, but +1 food is a net gain of 2 dice. Though in this case, it doesn't work that way because I've already got very full dice, but I'll take it. Yeah, fine. Done. So, eat, eat, eat. Everyone has max. Beautiful. Come on, game. What are you going to throw at me now? 22 and 18. So, we're 2 weeks to Mars. That means next week, we're all piling into the module. At this point, we can be fairly confident someone's making it to Mars. And, perfect world, we're making it to Mars with relatively decent stress, everyone alive, and we've not even touched the meat of my pie. This is basically going to be, if I can just sort out the next couple of weeks, we're pretty much actually in a perfect scenario. So what I'm going to say is Joy has to go here. And the reason Joy's going to go here is because Joy doesn't have the most health, but Joy has the highest chance of sorting out assists to make sure that Nikki can deal with this problem nice and easily. So Joy, you're going up here. You've got 1 assist to protect you from an injury die. You might take an injury anyway, but your stress is pretty low. So Joy's going to roll for 18. And, okay, that's a double 4. I'll take 10. That's a little bit, it's a bit ambitious to be honest, but that means probably, unless we get really lucky, Joy will not be able to deal with... Yeah, Joy won't be able to provide additional assists, which is a bit annoying, but... no, she literally can just deal with the problem. But on the plus side, she hasn't been injured, which is good. Right, finish deployment. With 0 assists, that room is dangerous. Like, really quite dangerous. But... I tell you what, we've got plenty of stuff in the research deck. We can use this. What is the MCC override? The Mission Control Center figured out a remote solution. Beautiful. So Nikki can go in here. The worst case scenario is she rolls 5 3s and all the dice disappear. And that's bad. So she basically just needs to get, a 1. Any dice at all she can convert into 4, which gets that down to 18. So she just needs to make sure any 2 dice land. So basically she just needs to get any 2 dice landing on not a 3. Even if they all come down at 2, she can't die because she's at max health. But ideally, that won't happen, will it? And instead, double void. That's fine. That is absolutely fine. And you know why that's fine? Because she can convert that stasis 1 into that. She can then convert, the 5 research, or rather 4 research points into 17. And then just for safety, she's going to put, the 5 into here and the 4 into here. Yeah, fine. That room is now sorted. Well done, Nikki. Okay, the ship is actually in good shape. And that means all we've really got to do at this point is make sure everyone's in decent shape. Prevent void, +3 health. Everyone's in pretty good shape in that regard. Is there even any point rolling for food? I tell you what, everyone can eat a full meal. I'm just going to make sure there's enough food to go around. I'm just going to maximise the die in the final turn, just in bloody case. So that is, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, that's not very useful, is it, game? Come on, give me a double here. What is the odds of not getting a double? Right, double 6. Fine. And then either a 6 or a 1, 2, 3. Come on. And then... Game, I don't like you. Darn it. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? As I've got a flipping... Oh, no, I can't do that. I can't flipping even boost her health by 3. Because I literally can't do anything with those die. They're absolutely useless. Well, that's fine. We've got an extra food. And then the captain can go... Well, the captain's pretty much just got a free turn. We've got multiple food for everyone. She could just go and roll for more food. Or she could just go and have a nice sit down in operations and reduce her stress. We could just get her stress down. Because at this point, I'm kind of thinking about high score, quite frankly. The captain's not really got... The ship's at full health. We've got 3 food, so multiple people get to eat. Yeah, I'm just gonna send her down here and roll for stress and an additional die for her. Yeah, fine. So 5, 6, 2, 3, and a 1 or a 6 if you'd be so kind. Nice. 1. Right, finish the deployment. What's going to come in? We're almost there.
Almost made it.
Here we have indeed. Now, minus 30% stress or +1 die for all crew, but -1 health. I don't think we even need that. We've got the food. Just take the stress off. Take the stress off Nikki, because Nikki's the only one who's a bit... Look at those stress meters. That's beautiful. This is the final turn. We may as well burn our food. We haven't touched the cannibalism. This is beautiful. Right. Come on. 16. That's it. I don't think we even need to do anything else. Like, there's no point fixing that. It's going to do 1 damage to the ship. That's, like, all we need to do. So I think Joy might take a point of health leaving. Yeah, Joy's going to take a hit, which is a shame, but that's fine. So she's the only one that has to leave this place. And that means that she, in here, can... Yeah, we may as well use up our research points at this point. There's no point not. Let's just top up her health so she's in good shape. Yep, there we are. She's in good shape. If we can get the sedatives going, that will mean we can get the stress down. I'm just going for high score right now. 1, 2, and then sedatives. Stress is basically now at 0. +1 health for all crew. Why the hell not? Re-roll for anything other than that. Oh, darn. Well, bonus assists! Hooray! Her deployment's done. And everyone else just piles into the front. The ADSEP has failed. Oh, well, you know what? I think we can do without it. We've got plenty of ship health here. Right, so roll the die. And if I can just get, 2, 3, plus health. Yeah, health for everyone. Beautiful. And then just re-roll. Actually, no, I could have sent someone else in here first to get the no movement damage, which could have let Joy move without taking the damage, but never mind, eh? Yeah, may as well. Let's no movement damage. Hooray! No movement damage. +1 food. I can't access that, sadly. Yay, repair for this room for no well-explained reason. Woo! Alison, you're also going in here for no well-explained reason as well. Yep, get in that module and then start rolling the die. If we can just get more food, why the hell not, eh? Yep, 1. More food. Hooray for food. And what's it going to brave us? Prevent stasis. To be honest, game, I'm not worried about stasis right now. I'm really fine on the threat of stasis. And there's 2. I'm just going to refresh these because now these are all useless to me. They're the prevents. Oh, I think these are really expensive, by the way. Like 4 research to prevent void in a room. That's really high. So quick patch. Oh, I could patch up the... Oh, I can't patch up the ship because there's no point. May as well... Yeah. Small little thing. Just get her thing up. Fine. And that's her done. And then the captain... This is it. We're actually going to have... This is a perfect run. This is literally perfect. There is no better run possible. Like, the crew's health is extremely high. The stress is extremely low. We haven't even touched the cannibal meat, and all 4 members of the team are going down to Mars. I don't know if there's a secret ending to this game, but if this game has a secret ending, we're about to flipping get it. Yeah, everyone max out your die. Everyone's got max die. Like, Nikki's just a tiny bit stressed, but barely at all. This is pretty much a perfect run. And then that's there, and then we just finish the deployment. We're actually done. Max assists. Ship's going to be... Well, the ship's going to sadly take 1 point of damage because you can't avoid that because you have to commit someone to that room. I couldn't have even used like the special kind of research deck to sort that because you've got to commit someone to the room for them to actually do that fix. So, finish the deployment. And let's see if we get a super special ending for doing this. Yep, 1 point of damage to the ship.
There were were times I thought we'd never make it. Times I doubted it would even be here if we did. But there it is at last. Mars. It's time to learn the truth. Mission accomplished. Do not expect survivors.
Alright, it would appear that that is actually the ending. There is no secret ending for doing hard mode no matter how much you do it, but I tell you what, I'm going to have one hell of a high score. Turn survived 10, events completed 44, crew landed Mars all 4, health 23, dice 20, ship hull at 7, food at 1, research at 5, no dead crew, no human meals, 1 event remaining, stress at 3 flipping percent, and that is on hard mode. 1,800, I flipping dare you to beat that score. 1,830 on hard mode. Bloody hell. And I tell you what, by sheer coincidence, I just happen to have unlocked, in that run, I've unlocked the new guy. I've unlocked the psychologist. So his, presumably his 5 or 6 ability is that he can reduce stress by 20%, which is not great, to be honest. I don't think that's actually that spectacular at all. I think that's actually not the best ability. So I probably won't be using him, but all right. But there you are, ladies and gentlemen, Tharsis on hard mode completed, and in a really rather stylish fashion, if I do say so myself. What I would kind of say there is, I think like hard mode doesn't seem to actually throw harder repair numbers at you. I think the only thing that's harder is the penalty die that is that are in the room is much more brutal, because like, you know, triple injury on 1 is insane, and void on 3, 4, 5 is really, really difficult. So it's more about throwing higher penalties at you, but if you understand the game and how to use assists and how to use the research deck, I don't think it actually matters like as much. You can work around it. So I feel like it's a hard mode that's really more about, do you understand how this game works, rather than we're just going to increase the number of repair points that you require. And I like that better, because like I don't like games that like where when you turn the difficulty up, it just makes all the enemies into massive bullet sponges or whatever, and your weapons suddenly don't do any damage. It just, that's a cheap, lazy way of doing difficulty. I prefer difficulty that challenges you to understand the mechanics better, which is what Tharsis did. But regardless, I think I got really lucky on some rolls there. That was some very, very good luck on the rolls, and I think we did very well as a result. But there you are, Tharsis hard mode completed. I don't think this is the end of Tharsis though. I suspect I kind of want to do a couple of little challenge runs on this. I've kind of got in mind a couple of different challenge rule sets that I might want to give a go to. So maybe those coming up in the future. But in the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, I've been John. This has been Many a True Nerd, and this has been the glorious Tharsis hard mode completed. Thank you very much, and goodbye. And once he's nice and high, Caden, if you'd be so kind, and off he goes into space. Oh, you exploded. That's a shame. Yeah, you're going straight in. I don't. Oh, yeah. Oh, that was a good one. Salute. Thank you.